Dearest readers, we're back with some brand new announcements for the Ton, and they're absolutely scandalous. This writer advises Polin fans to get their fans ready because this friends to lovers ship is about to set sail, and things will get shockingly steamy. Stay tuned to hear all the dirty details as Nicola Coughlan spills on what it was like to film the sex scenes from Bridgerton's third season. Firstly, Bridgerton has been renewed for season 3, sitting at number 3 on the most popular list on Netflix with 560.5 million hours viewed. Bridgerton getting renewed for a season 3 was a no-brainer. The series has been making waves ever since the Shondaland production aired on Netflix, and with a heady mix of romance, scandal, and Regency charm, the series has amassed a strong fan base. And now it's a Polin season baby. Season 3's renewal brings with it some great news. The upcoming season will follow the third Bridgerton son, Colin, played by Luke Newton, and the third Featherington daughter, Penelope, played by Nicola Coughlan, or Polin, as fans have lovingly dubbed them. The TV series will be deviating from the reading order of the 8-book series by Julia Quinn that is based on and skipping over second-born Benedict Bridgerton's book, An Offer from a Gentleman, and focusing on Colin and Pen's story romancing Mr. Bridgerton. Though the pivot is unexpected, it can't arrive soon enough for Polin fans who have been living off mere scraps of the couple-to-be's interaction in the past 2 seasons. Next, a word from Lady Whistledown. Lady Whistledown, aka Penelope Featherington, aka Nicola Coughlan, shared the news of the next season's it couple on her Instagram. The Irish actress also joked that she'll have to be ready for the show even though she's terrified when she was asked about being prepared to take on the leading lady role. Coughlan also admitted that when she was given the go-ahead to break the news, she didn't want to because she was scared. Even though Nicola had known about the upcoming season since season 2 was filming and had plenty of time to adjust to it, she was apprehensive about talking about it because she thought, when I say it out loud, it makes it real. Moving on, sex scenes and scandal. It's no secret that Bridgerton is filled with many secret rendezvous and trysts between the season's favorites. Pen and Colin will be no different. In fact, Nicola even spoke about her nervousness while filming said steamy scenes back in March. I think I'm genuinely, and I'm not kidding, going to ask Shondaland for a special family-friendly cut because I just think it's embarrassing enough watching the scenes that I am not in there like that, said the young starlet while sharing that she's read the book and it gets quite racy and intense, so she'd make do with a version that just has a little kiss thrown in for giggles. While noting similarities with the book, Nicola shared that there is a steamy scene from the book that will come to the screen where Polin is arguing in a carriage, and in the heat of the moment, things turn risque. However, it ends on a funny note when the carriage stops outside the Featherington house and the couple scramble to make themselves presentable. Speaking on this particular scene, showrunner Jess Brownwell also shared that while making the transition from the book to the screen, they're trying very hard to bring in the sexiness that Colin and Penelope bring and also balance it with the comedy aspect of the series. Finally, here are some other book scenes that might make the cut. While the TV series is inspired by the books by Julia Quinn, the creators of the show take many creative liberties with the Netflix adaptation. However, we've rounded up some important scenes from the book that might translate well on screen. Penelope and Colin's reconciliation. Fans have been waiting for Penelope's unrequited affection to be acknowledged for quite a long time. At the end of the previous season, when Colin saved the Featheringtons from ruin, he told Pen that she's special to him. The scene had fans melting until he spoiled it right after by telling some men that he'd never court her. Unfortunately, the young Miss Featherington heard him. In the book, when Penelope heard Colin's outburst, he had to face her. Netflix Colin, however, is unaware, and it will be interesting to see how he deals with Pen suddenly distancing herself from him. Dancing in the rain. In the book, after receiving a compliment from Lady Danbury at a tea party, Penelope is walking home in the rain and is in a fit of elation, starts dancing a bit as she walks. Colin spots her and approaches her. It would be interesting to see this scene play out on screen, and what do you know? We might even get to see them waltz in the rain, like a certain Duke and his Duchess. Polin's first kiss. A couple's first kiss is one of the most special moments in their story. Colin and Penelope's first kiss too was quite special in the book. Penelope believes that she will never find love and asks Colin to kiss him for the first and only time. The kiss sparks fireworks for both of them but ends on a much less romantic note when Penelope thanks Colin for the kiss, making him feel shallow and small. The scene might might make the cut as it is and would align with what we've seen of the couple on screen so far, especially with the note the couple ended on at the end of season 2. Colin discovers Lady Whistledown. A major plot point of romancing Mr. Bridgerton is solving the mystery that is Lady Whistledown. As we've seen, Lady Whistledown's papers had a big hand in forming the narrative of the Bridgerton family in the eyes of the ton. From Eloise's rendezvous to Marina's pregnancy to Daphne's season as the Diamond, Penelope had a big hand in the family's biggest challenges. It will be interesting to see Colin's reaction to finding out about Pen's involvement in everything. A chaotic proposal. Chaotic proposals are a Bridgerton thing, so of course we can expect something unprecedented from the most reckless Bridgerton of all. And we don't award him that title lightly, just think back on the whole Miss Marina Thompson ordeal. In the book, Colin proposes to Pen after a steamy makeout session in a carriage, a scene we know for sure is making it to the screen, and the unexpected proposal knocks the wind out of the young miss. We wonder if the showrunners will take the adorable, hilarious scene to screens as it is. We certainly won't be complaining if that is the case. While we wait for Polin to give us more news, let's have a look at some other Netflix happenings. You, Season 4 estimated release date. You is a global phenomenon. Stalker extraordinaire Joe Goldberg took over 54 million households when he landed on Netflix, and since then has traveled from New York to Los Angeles to Madre Linda to Paris in search of true love, or his twisted version of it. Part 4 of the series was announced 48 hours before the debut of Season 3, and we finally got some more news about it. November 10th, 2021 was the day the showrunners shared that the writer's room for the 4th season was back in business after pandemic woes. Filming began on March 22nd, 2022 and is expected to wrap by the 31st of August, 2022. Considering post-production and previous filming to release timeframes, we can make an educated guess that You Season 4 might air somewhere around February 2023. How exciting! You Part 4 location sparks debate. While we're on the topic, You Part 4 has also sparked an interesting debate online due to conflicting reports about where it will be set. Season 3 ended with Joe pinning all of the murders in Madre Linda, including his own, on love and fleeing to Paris under the alias of Nick to find Marianne. He is considered a dead man in the US, so moving to France was also a sound decision in said respect. However, should he find Marianne, she might not be as happy to see him as he likes, considering Love was able to plant some seeds of doubt in her mind about Joe's wrongdoings. Another location Joe might head to is Italy. This fan theory stems from a photo released by the You Writers account on February 17th. They shared a picture of a completed first draft of episode 1 of season 4, and while they censored the name, fans have claimed that they can make out what the title says. According to superfans, hidden under a series of emojis is the title Joe Goes to Italy. Among the confirmed locations of You Part 4 is the United Kingdom. This news broke when Penn Bagley, who plays Joe Goldberg, was spotted at the University of London in the United Kingdom by some students. Joe was spotted wearing a suit and walking through university campus. Interesting. That's a wrap for this video. Are you excited to see Colin and Penelope finally get together in the next season of Bridgerton? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.